I enjoy having wild and audacious dreams. I got into trail running during COVID times. The first time I remember is going up to Strathcona and doing Cream Lake, which is usually a multi-day hike for people. We just ran that in one day, and it was kind of like, oh wow, if I run, I can do it way faster and accomplish things that would take multiple days just to take one day. The tallest peak on Vancouver Island is the Golden Hind. Most people will hike it in maybe 4 days. My partner Mercedes and I, we did it in 17 hours in one push. Started at 3 or 4 in the morning and got back at 10 p.m. So it's a long day, but if not, that would take you multiple days. The thing that appeals to me about ultra running is kind of the challenge of the distances, and it didn't start out as I want to do 100 miles. It was, can I do 50 kilometers? Then can I do 100? And then I ended up at 100 miles. It's one of those things that you keep being like, oh, is this possible for me? You keep finding that next stepping stone, and when you do it, you're like, oh, I can do it. Training for ultra running involves a lot of time out on your feet. 4 to 5 hours on the weekends running up and down mountains, or a couple hours doing a flat long run if you're doing a flatter race. For most ultra races, you're never touching the distance you're actually going to race. For 100 miles, maybe the longest training session I'll do is 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers might be the most. So you maybe get a third of the distance. I try to segment the race into small chunks, not trying to get too far ahead of myself. So my mindset is usually focused on what I need to do from this aid station to the next aid station, which can usually be anywhere from 6 to 16 kilometers. And I'm just focused on, when am I eating next? Do I have to take out my poles? I'm trying to stay as present as possible to focus on what's at hand and not getting too carried away on, oh, I still have 120 kilometers left. You're not sure if you can do it when you start. You're worried that maybe you went out too fast. You're kind of going into the realm of the unknown. And so finishing it is just pure elation. You realize how long you've been going for and how much distance you've covered is kind of mind-boggling when you reflect on it. I usually go into races with mantras. I'll usually have different mantras for different points in the races, things to bring my focus back to. One of them is just always be present, be focused. If I ever catch my foot on a route, that means I've let my mind wander. That will try to bring me back into the present moment. I've had maybe a 3-month stretch where I was injured. I had a hamstring injury, and it's very challenging to be injured. Running is a big part of my identity, brings me a lot of joy, really important for my mental health. So it's taking that time to be like, okay, my body needs some more time just to recover. Doing less and giving the body time to actually heal is super important. I enjoy having wild and audacious dreams. That keeps me going. For me right now, that dream is UTMB. It's a 100-mile race in France. My long-term goal is to be very competitive in the race, in the top 10 or top 3. And this is a multi-year project. That's my North Star right now. I do it to challenge myself, but I also do it to have fun. And so I hope that motivates other people to get into trail running, for adventure, to explore, and just kind of seeing oh, this guy, he looks like he's having a lot of fun while he's doing this. Yes, he's going fast, but he's also enjoying himself. I always, try to have a positive attitude and mindset in races, even when things aren't going well. It's the energy that you put in, it's the energy you get out. With peak endurance in the running community as a whole, I try to make it a very welcoming environment for anyone who's looking to dabble into trail running or just running in general. And one of the things I love is just being able to try to support anyone from their journey from the beginning, the middle to the end, and making sure that everyone's trying to lift each other up by both pushing themselves to work harder, but also to work smarter as well, because that could involve stopping and not doing the whole running route just because you don't want to injure yourself. So it's creating that welcoming environment that anyone feels comfortable to approach, and then supporting them while they're in there.
Way to go. Yeah, the best. Good teamwork. Nicely done. Okay, we're on course.
I always feel a lot of gratitude to be on a start line. It's a privilege to be on a start line and to be able to do this. So I always am very grateful that I'm starting the race and just looking forward to what's about to unfold. And I think a start line is just such a beautiful thing. It's like the start of possibility. Like it could be amazing, it could be terrible, it could be anywhere in between. And everyone on that start line, it has the same opportunity. Start line means like anything can happen for anyone. So I take that, you know, when I go to these bigger races with much more accomplished runners, to never count myself out, because like I could, you know, have my breakthrough day that day. When I started trail running, it was just finishing the races. That is what success looked like for me. And since then it's evolved into, you know, being competitive in the races. But like tangentially across, you know, that time as well, I think my focus for long-term success has also been just longevity in the sport, is, you know, not tying myself to a result, but being, you know, able to enjoy the entire process and enjoy day in and day out of training and kind of focusing on that. So the outcome of that success is being competitive with the best ultra trail runners in the world.